Alright, we're here with Angus. He just won with Fenrir.
Yeah.
Show us the list, King.
Alright, so starting off, we have the unfallible, what's not called this right word? Balmon.
The not once per turn dog.
The pup that just cannot stop for some reason. With the effect of when I trash a card that is Dark Animal SOC,
Chaos. Yeah.
or SOC, I get to digivolve it from the trash. This pretty much enables all of our shenanigans and just makes the whole situation just not really all that interactable. And it's also just a incredibly strong card for a level 2. I won't blame Bandai if they just limit it to 1. But
Yeah, I
for
wouldn't
now,
complain.
but for now, well, seeing how you versus just a bit ago, so yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, Rapidmon cannot deal with this deck anymore.
And so, in my Lugamon deck, we don't play Lugamon. We totally just play 3 copies of Ukamon from BT 16. Fantastic searching. If I poke with it once and I have everything to go, I'm pretty much just going to win there.
Yeah, you got the OTK.
It's pretty insane. Just allows me to search whatever I want without any issues. For the rest, we have
Dog.
Lugamon from BT 14. I get a Takemikazuchi under and then gain memory. It's a very strong effect no matter what no matter what deck I'm playing when it comes to Lugamon. You run it regardless. Sorry, I'm moving around. As for the other level 3,
More dog.
2 more dogs, just 2. And this is from the BT 15 set, which allows me to. So for whatever reason, if I don't have him for whatever reason, I could swing with this as long as I have the tamer to just build back up to my stack, but I'm still attacking. Makes it pretty good, and the end of attack's pretty good as well. I wish I had alt arts. Low force, pretty straightforward, I guess. We run 3 of Tyrannomon. This is a Vil 4, got a SOC trait and as such tamer, and I get the trash card when I add a card, and it's just a block and a 4K block. Very strong card. Being a 4 cost makes it a very easy way in case I just don't have anything in my hand but just this, I could hard play it, and usually it goes pretty well. Battle just ends up in trash, but I don't mind if it's in trash, so it's pretty good, and I get to play it.
How long we looking at?
Other effects.
Has she ordered yet?
She's still in Albion.
Alright, we might go get KFC then. Just tell her to take off the 2. What did you get?
I got the Canadian, so just cancel that.
Yeah, cancel just both 2 of the Canadian orders. Just cancel. Andre and I had a Canadian.
Yeah, just take those.
Yeah, probably the same.
No, you guys are all good.
Anyways, for level 4s, we have Verarugamon from BT16. Since it's an SOC, we can play it without any issues. It has collision, but I haven't really ran into an issue where I need collision at the moment. More in Doruga, but it being able to just trash a card and draw a card, and allows me to give one of my opponent's Digimon to be forced to attack. You can run the old Lugamon, but you don't have as much control. So being able to just force an attack for next turn in case I for some reason can't reach my quota of my memory is really good, and also the extra DP does help. Sorry, in that case. And of course we run his messed up cousin, Dex Dorugamon. Being able to easy way of just trashing, being able to just digivolve and just be able to get rid of any level 4s in case 4 costs that may threaten me to lose for whatever reason, have the aces or something like that. Probably not in this meta at the moment, but currently It's pretty good to skin a little bit. And also climbing, in case I don't have it, just Hail Mary. So level 5s, it's pretty much some of the old, some of the new. We run 4 copies of Fenriloogamon from BT16. I get a trash 2 cards from my hand, delete a 6k, but if there's no 6ks, which hopefully there isn't, otherwise it becomes a little bit of an issue, I get to play a 4 cost from my trash, a level 4 for my trash, and the old turns effect for whatever reason. I haven't really run into this, but it's pretty good as well. It's able to just digivolve to Fenriloogamon from trash. This just allows me to just trash anything I'm missing in my, for whatever reason, in case I just don't have it be like a Kazuchi or a Takemi, but we're not getting to that just yet. And it's just a overall good thing, and I'm able to just be able to have a allianceable Digimon just in case, which is pretty good. So another cousin of his, Fenriloogamon from BT14. I'm mainly just using this for just getting rid of some high levels, and also to be able to draw and get a Lugamon's pretty good. It's a tried and true method. If I see an ace, I can just hard play it, and then the memory game wouldn't be too bad. Just overall pretty great card, and also sets your trash out. And then we have nothing related to no one at all. We got Fenriloogamon, I think that's how you pronounce it. We don't use this to digivolve unless you, for some reason, need to, which in case you get to give yourself on deletion with another Digimon. But you're mainly using it for its trashing effect, where you're able to trash your Digimon. You get to trash that, but instead of digivolving into this, for whatever reason, you can trash it into whatever level 6 you need. That is Dark Animal Illustrates, which we would want to have Fenriloogamon. Now, Fenriloogamon sometimes just ends up in trash, which we do not want, personally speaking. I don't know about you. I do not want that in my trash. I would rather have it be trashed. So having this allows us to just, for whatever reason, if I can't get it back, I can just trash it with this, with Fenriloogamon's effect, to digivolve into Fenriloogamon without much issue. Comes up pretty situationally, depending on if I'm winning or not. But it's a great addition regardless. I wouldn't run it at any more than 2. Now for my 6s, we run 3 copies of Fenriloogamon and 4 copies of Kazuchimon. The main reason why we run 4 is so that we can see it. Unfortunately, Kazuchimon does not like to be searched whatsoever unless you're hitting with an analog view for a Ukamon from before. We mainly just use this for its inheritable, for when we're progressing, and Fenriloogamon is able to just play it from trash and potentially delete a 10k or less, furthering our hopefully future success in not getting aced by Rapamon into Mega Garurumon.
True.
Sorry, I'm trying to remember what else is there. And that's only when. But if you don't have a Kazuchimon in your trash, it becomes kind of an issue. Becomes a big issue, so you kind of just become sitting duck after that. So best to have your Kazuchimons and Fenriloogamons in your house. And as for level 7, you're on 3 copies of the Man, the Myth, the Legend, Fenriloogamon, Takemikazuchi. I for some reason struggled to pronounce it when I first see it. Now this is a pretty stupid card for what we have here. Being able to just digivolve from the Durgrass into trash, meaning that we get to, regardless of what the board state is, if we're at 10 memory for whatever reason, we can just, as long as we have the Kazukimon and the Fenriloogamon, we can Jogress and it'll be pretty good to go. Being able to minus 16k something, believe it or not, is relatively strong. I don't think there's any Digimon that is higher than minus 16k. Well, above 16k anyways, unless you're DP boosted to max. But usually, I'm not worrying about that. And being able to set memory to free, allowing us to just turn this effect into, and it pretty much copies the same effect as Fenriloogamon from BT14 in its rule set, as long as you have this tucked underneath, which usually you should. I hope you do anyways, and then be able to cover one in game memory. But that's fine. That's whatever. Being able to just be one memory off from skipping a turn before the end of your turn, that's fine. But what's really funny is being able to trash the top of your security and then trashing theirs. So I mentioned earlier in my rambling of a deck list, you could, if I poke someone with Ukamon and I get to have one security up, I am potentially set for OTKing them right there and then, because I could just swing Alliance, take trash top security, get rid of 2, and then unsuspend with Salugamon, and then swing again, trashing, pretty much winning the game. And if that's not going to kill it, and if anything's not going to kill it, for whatever reason, I have Kazuchimon's effect, trashing top. If I trash a security, I get to minus 8k something, furthering getting rid of something, just in case. This is essentially what we want, usually in trash, hopefully. Pretty good way to get rid of cards. I wouldn't want to Jogress into it, but if you have to, you have to. So, yeah. Strong card. For options, we run 2 missed memory boosts, trash top 2, draw 1, and memory gain's pretty good. Nice in case you just don't have any cards at all. I also run, I have to remember this, the Demon Wolf of the Castle of the 9 Wolves. Thank God I'm not running the grade, otherwise I would have to pronounce the whole thing of that. Search free, trash 1, and its delay effect is to play a 2 cost, reduce something by 2, and then play an SSC for a reduced cost of 2. Pretty good. I haven't really run into the case where I had a chance of coming back, but potentially when you combo into this, you could just go into Fenriloogamon again, in case. And since I don't have a 4th analog boy, I run Calling from the Darkness. You run at 1 because it's only 1. Be able to delete a Digimon and then recover 2 from trash is pretty good, in case my Fenriloogamons are stuck there for whatever reason. Also adding an extra card is pretty good. And of course for Tamers, we run 3 copies of Analog Youth. It's just a great card. It's been stuck in the Lugamon deck since its first draft. Search free, trash the rest. I don't. So I think they're trying to put this in any other deck, but you rather just play it in Lugamon. And also gaining memory is pretty good, especially when you're wanting to extend your plays from Hello Gamon. So you can just tap a few of these and then continue the turn and then set up for next game, for next turn. And then we run Codecracker Fang and AG Nagasumi. Codecracker Fang because it's a memory setter and it's also counted as AG Nagasumi, and AG Nagasumi because it's AG Nagasumi. They all have the same effect of gaining alliance and blocker, and is relatively strong. I only have 1 altar of that. Pretty much your bread and butter. You can tuck it underneath, whatever, so it makes the 4 costs less of a bitter pill to swallow unless you really have to for some reason. Fantastic set of cards. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
GG. Good luck
Don't
next
nerf
list.
Galmon. Thank you.